there's a lot of shots.
We didn't start the fire.
It was
Get out.
always burning
Get
since the
out.
world was turning. Anyway, thank you, Shara. Okay, so
Just like get out.
recap of what happened last session. So last session, um, Fate Breakers went to the boat early morning after having a bit of an interesting night the few days before. As you all got to the boat, you were all following Everly to get to the boat as they were going to check up on Liam along with some of the pets. Um, in doing so, Shara, Everly had an interesting encounter with Liam while everyone watched, pointed, and laughed.
Beermon was
As
the only
we
one
do.
laughing.
I was indeed laughing.
Everyone else left the room. Um, as that was going on, Everly had gotten a sensation that danger was coming from above and below her. While doing so, Kane decided to check in the water while everyone was looking around above and also wondering if Kane had decided to commit suicide. Mostly from Liam's side of the conversation. But in doing so, Ruggy, your favorite water genasi boy, had
Favorite.
gone
Favorite.
had gotten control of the ship and had moved the boat at an alarming and an accelerated rate as you all had bound towards this bubble-like shield while crashing onto an island, destroying the boat and taking one of the lives of one of your companions, Zippy. Yes, big sad. As you all had been scattered, basically slingshot from the boat onto this island in separate areas. Virmon had ended up around trees with humanoid looking bodies, but mostly faces. Ruggy ended up on the opposite side of the shore near a sand dune, while the trees and water looked hungry and depleted. While Kane had been with Ruggy, had been with C, Sparky, and Zippy, witnessing the destruction that had caused from their rough landing. With Alexi in Virmon's pocket. I forgot to mention that part. While Liam and Everly had been thrown onto a mound of sorts as they had been looking and contacting the rest of their party. They found a figure attached to a tree, which turned out to be Captain Krim, which is slightly fused with a tree. Everyone got sent about 150-ish feet with using their abilities. As we come back to the present, where you all had reached this mound dune, as you were saw a path slowly turning in front of you all, as you all are staring at this path, as it is slightly shifting, at least millimeter every few seconds. It looks like. With the rest of the party standing.
Y'all also saw the crater inside the mound.
Oh yeah, you guys also saw an Everly shaped crater type deal stuck to the mound.
I think
one that
Everly
you
went did there.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
you
really?
asked where Everly was, and Everly drew that picture of the mound with the
Oh, shit,
crater.
fuck.
Like, I mean, I think that'd be a pretty significant landmark at this point.
You want to send the picture you sent me into the VC, because I think that would be really funny.
Yeah, why
You
not?
did not draw comics.
I didn't
Art,
draw
art,
comic.
art.
I was trying to resize something, and I accidentally turned on a layer. And, you know, I got a laugh out of the look of it, so it's just like, I'll just keep this.
In like 30 or so minutes, I have to send a neighbor's kid back. What the fuck? Oh.
I can see you're babysitting. Make that dough, brother. Make that dough.
No, it's not babysitting. It's more like the neighbor's kid decided to come over and it was random. Like, what was it? So now him and my brother are playing downstairs on a VR headset, mucking about. And
Okay.
they're gonna chill for another half hour.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
It's just the impact of what the crater looks like from far away. Hehe.
Wait.
I just realized.
Do you want to say that
I
again,
just
13?
realized- Oh, I just had a realization where if I wasn't with Zippy, because from what you described when Zippy and the other two got injured, my medical supplies, I'm fucking glad I had those and was able to use them on the other two at least. Because I feel like if I didn't, we would have had 3 deaths, and then
Yeah.
there would be a very different ending for 7 from Collective.
Yeah, why do you think I was like, he's not surviving this? Even with the medical supplies you have. Anyway, the rest of the party, without Everly and Liam, are standing in front of this, like, shifting platform. What are you guys gonna do?
Oh wait, my fault. I was listening to Depression. My fault.
You're good.
Or at least 1900s Depression. Anyway, hmm. So how did you say Captain Krim was stuck to the tree? Fused to it?
Y'all ain't there yet. I'm asking
I'm
y'all
just-
who are.
I'm asking like out of character. That's all
Oh,
I'm doing.
they look partly fused. Imagine a mermaid with like half fish, half tail, but instead of that, it's just her legs are stuck to the tree and her arms are also stuck to the tree, slowly going up to their like about a fourth way to her forearm, give or take.
It's like wood directly to skin, like the skin is slowly turning to wood.
It looks like wood, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
It looks like wood. Sus.
Does anybody know what that is? No?
No.
You're assuming
I
it's a
know lot of
resounding
things.
no.
This ain't one of them.
Hey, I know it is the impulsive in me talking, but can I touch it?
I'm assuming y'all just say you're going forward and going to the tree. Sure. Y'all meet up with Everly's
No.
group because no one was saying anything about. Yeah, I'm saying. Right? Alright, so y'all are in front of the tree. You guys meet up with Everly and Liam. They spot you. Liam's like, took you guys long enough. While still holding Everly. Hasn't let go.
Wait,
Well, I'm sorry we couldn't find the random location faster, Liam.
didn't we just like all get injured? What the fuck?
Maybe. Sort of. I don't know.
Everly like lifts her head and looks over at you guys and goes, "Hey guys, I found Krim,"
Everly.
and points to the tree.
Ruggy is sort of in a slight daze because he's not here and I'm not playing his character.
He's not all there. We'll just say he's still thinking about what he has done throughout the day.
He's reflecting.
He's still reflecting. Yes.
Before we forget, Everly is glowing a blue color at the moment,
Yep. Glowing a deep blue.
I
which
see you
is a
glowing.
new. It is a new color. Yes, I'm very confused. There's a lot of confusion here.
In this
I like
character.
the new
is this-
color. It really brings out your eyes.
Why are you blue?
Permanent though?
My
I
gray
mean, like-
eyes, really?
They're blue. Dabu dee dabu da.
Hey, Everly.
Yeah.
Question: You know about the glowing, right?
Yes, Liam pointed it out to me while at in
Yeah.
and she's like gonna vaguely gesture to the dent that's in the mound just while we were there.
I'll ask about that later. Second off, can you change the color? Because I'm kind of worried you won't be able to wear red anymore.
You're thinking.
I can't.
You're worried that they can't
You're
wear
worried
red?
about fashion right now?
Yes!
Yeah.
Alexia, if I knew how to control the glowing in the first place, I wouldn't be glowing at all.
But I don't know. I
Tired
think
of
the
being
glowing looks
called a
pretty
glow
cool though.
stick.
Anyway,
Who
let's try
called
and
it glow?
Can
You
y'all
know I
shut
was
the
Calling
fuck
me a
up,
glow stick is
please?
annoying.
let's
Y'all
try and
he-
deal with the situation about the captain that's currently attached to the fucking tree.
You just hear while you're saying that, can y'all shut the fuck up? You're making a lot of fucking noise.
From who?
From the tree direction where you see the person. Their eyes are still closed, but they're just yelling
Sorry,
and
Graham.
yeah.
Now then.
Hold on, let me see if I can find Ruggy's name. Oh, give me a minute. I'm getting called.
Okay, so group, hear me out. If we chopped them out of the tree,
Oh, wait.
I
We're
don't
we're,
know
we're
if that's a safe thing to do. That's why I didn't do anything.
I'll be honest. I'm with that yell at me about my loudness. I'm kind of on out of character Kane's side. Arson may be the option.
Yo, arson casts burning hand.
I said chop. I never said burn.
No, wait. We don't even need to waste a spell slot. Remember, pulls out swords, activates fire enchantment.
You're right. No spell slots. Firebolt.
I said chop, not burn. We will still be burning, but only after the wound is open.
Burn. Pillage. No, I'm joking. No
What
pillaging.
were you saying, Shara?
Is that really a good idea, though? They're in the tree.
You wouldn't
Yes,
be the
but
first
here's
person we
the
killed.
thing.
Oh,
From what we've seen, the tree is physically like melded with them. So the organs in some areas of the lower one, like the legs and all that, muscle wise, they might have just become bark. So there's no fixing that unless any of you have an anti-curse spell, or even
I mean,
if it's
I mean,
magic.
I have
wait,
removed
I thought
curse,
Everly had removed curse. Yeah.
Well, we can try, but I would have assumed you already
but
tried that by now, Everly. Please tell me you tried that already, Everly.
looks away. Maybe.
Alexia
it's not
immediately goes, "Wait a
magical.
second."
Now I'd never hit a woman, but Kane
Whoa.
rolls up his sleeve.
Whoa, settle down.
Settle down.
Listen, there's a lot happening. Okay,
He was
I don't know
overwhelmed.
what to do. She's just gonna like just plop her head back on like Liam's shoulder, like. Why didn't I think of that? She's just pouting at this point.
I don't know.
She's just in
Like,
Still
overwhelmed
say the
safety right
amputation is our
now.
best option that would work. Because we know it would work. It wouldn't be a pleasant process, and they'd need new robotic legs, but it'd work.
see, my thing is, if there's one person in the tree, we should really check the other trees to see if there's more people.
Yeah, one problem at a time, Lexi.
What? Oh. But it. But that means we can fail
I just
multiple
pull
times if
Lexi
there's more
aside.
people. Oh,
I just
okay,
pull
yes.
Lexi aside, and I'm just like, okay, listen here, Lexi.
Wait.
Odds are there are other people that haven't fully turned into trees yet, but we're not going to look into that because then we'll have to save them as soon as Everly finds out because she won't let us get this done then. And odds
Yo,
are
wait.
if we can't even save one of them, it's going to make a lot more issues.
I forgot I had this spell. What if we just ask the tree? Speak plants.
Okay, take into account Kane doesn't know that spell, like what that spell does, or if that actually exists. You just said, I have this one spell. What if we speak to the tree. Kane's gonna start slapping the crazy out of you.
Let's just ask the tree.
Hold up, let me just.
Kane just starts slapping you
Wait,
because
wait.
it's like with the King of Pharaohs all over
Wait,
again.
let me try something. Two.
Opening sesame.
Let's ask the tree.
Backhand slaps Vermont.
Hold up, wait. What if he means it?
The last man I met who tried to speak to a plant was the Pharaoh King talking to the grass. And
I
the
mean,
grass said,
fair.
give free beer.
I mean, fair. But how many weird things have we seen Veermon done before?
We've seen a lot of weird shit from everyone in this group. That's not really narrowing it down.
But this isn't the
But we've also
craziest
seen a lot
thing.
of stupid shit from
It
everyone.
isn't the craziest thing. We
Okay,
should hear him out.
But it's Veermon. Like, we're talking specifically about Veermon.
I do stupid shit, but not crazy shit. There's a difference between crazy and stupid.
I mean, man's fixed the
Do I ever
book at
remind you of the
near
time
like
we
the very
ended
beginning of the
up going
session
into
just
broken
because he
reality?
could.
I fixed what, huh?
Still don't know about that.
I said, do I have to remind you of the time we went into broken reality thanks to you?
That was just a coincidence as I look away.
That was just a
No,
coincidence.
I'm looking away from everybody.
Or the time you drugged up that random shopkeeper?
What?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, did we ever tell Everly that part of the story?
That really doesn't even know.
Nope, you guys actually kept that from her.
Let's
So she's just
This
hearing it for the
is
first time,
okay.
like, what?
I am saying this in character Kane just said that.
Don't worry
I'm
about it.
sorry.
I gave that shopkeeper the time of his life with drugs.
You guys
You pumped him with enough
it.
drugs to kill his harass.
Wait. I say the time of his life and just whispering with drugs.
Drugs.
Vermont, you gave him enough drugs to kill his harass.
Well, I didn't know he.
No.
Well, he's the one that took it all at once,
you know
and
what?
right there too.
Listen, Vermont, I had a much more adventurous life before I met you all.
Oof. Wait, you're saying we're not adventurous? I can fix
Yeah.
that.
No, it's more so I tried a lot of different things when I was younger.
Ah,
And now you know why Kane is iffy when it comes to drugs being brought up into the story.
Have you tried candied beetles? As I whip out a bag of beetles.
ooh, do you have candy scorpions?
No, I have candied scorpion tails. No
Oh,
stinger.
do you
Everly
legitimately
is
have
still
that
very
item?
much in pain.
No,
The tail's like the worst part, bro. Come on.
I know. The guy that
Okay, I
got
like how
it
King
was
is the
not.
one judging you guys about getting drugged, and you look at the amount of beer this man drinks. Especially when it's Banshee's breath.
I don't like drugs except for that one.
You're the one that's a walking tavern. Tavern?
That's
No,
alcohol, that
brewery.
don't count.
Mm,
I bet you could quit anytime you wanted, huh?
Oh, I can, but this makes me forget stuff easier. Kate is full well what he's doing with this shit.
mm.
Spoken like a true addict.
But what about the forget me stick?
Vermon, I hold up my fist and I explain, I am the forget me stick.
There's always a bigger stick, Alexi says underneath her breath.
What I imagine that
Oh yeah, you've
what
met
was
my sibling.
why do I imagine like a wizard or like any type of magical class giving a barbarian a fucking stick and just saying, I imbued this thing with the sleep spell, go nuts. And they haven't.
I actually have seen one concept for a character where it's literally a barbarian who thinks he's a wizard, and all his spells are just hitting shit.
Cast
Especially my
iron.
favorite one. I cast iron. Pull that frying pan.
I cast iron. Huh? Er,
Pull that frying pan.
uh I think I have a warlock in my fucking at hand. I think I have a warlock at hand that's just their fucking patron is their sleep paralysis demon. I think it's either their sleep
I
paralysis
love
demon
that.
or just their what is it? No, it's their sleep
Oh, I
paralysis
said a
demon. Never mind.
terrible idea. Watch closely. Kane's about to cast Fireball.
What do you mean? Oh,
All the casters stare at him and they're just like, how the hell do you expect to do that? He pulls a Molotov cocktail.
I was gonna say I thought you were just gonna fastball Alexi over.
Nah. But yeah, he pulled out a Molotov cocktail made out of a bottle of Fireball.
I
I did. That wouldn't be something he does.
Anyway, what do I have in my fucking characters right now? So, I
Wait,
have
do
to
you not
think.
really look at your inventory that much?
Hmm?
Do
No,
you
not
not look at
inventory.
your
My characters.
inventory? Oh,
I know what I have in my inventory. In fact, I still have and it's still using that knife that lets me take like somebody's soul if they fail a Constitution saving throw when I kill them.
when will Alexi get
are you have
something
what
funny?
knife?
I have a soul knife.
Soul knife.
Soul knife.
You should hand that to
Do
Alexi. I bet Alexi could get some souls.
do
For
you
you.
Keep it
remember
far the fuck away from Alexi.
do you remember that those skeletons that we came across? And when one of them was redeemed or done with, they left a crystal. And I took that crystal.
Yeah, and I wanted to respect the dead, I remember.
The
It is now a soul
25th
knife.
September.
Let me see. Let me read. It's an obsidian dagger. That's what it was. It can steal souls once per day. Constitution saving throw. Once 10 souls are collected, it makes a small philosopher's stone.
You had the ability to make a philosopher's stone, and we
Philosopher's
haven't been
Stone?
farming that.
Yes.
Brother in Christ, we were in Florida. Come on, bro. It would have been so easy.
Wait, backtrack out of character real fast.
Hmm?
In game, like in D&D, what do Philosopher's Stones exactly do?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I'm sure they are useful.
Let's find out.
D&D philosopher's
Google will
stone.
help me.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Rare.
Realmsay.
Mm-hmm. Power to transmute base metals into precious metals, cure diseases, even bring the dead back to life. Ooh!
Get that shit on now. Now. Right now.
Wait, I need 10 days.
You need 10
What I
days
heard is you
and a
need 10
town.
souls.
No, because it says I could steal. What is it? Ah, fuck! I'm having a stroke. Ah,
I have an
I can only
idea,
use.
but it's very fucked up.
Mm?
Does it specify humanoid souls?
It just says souls.
Okay, we're going fishing. I dare you
A
to tell me
fish
a
soul a
fish
day
can.
keeps the doctor away.
I dare you to tell me that a fish can pass that check.
Probably not.
They probably
See?
most likely can't. No.
But the sad part is, I could see Thor going. The souls are stacked separately based off of species.
I stand by my plan. It would work.
Fucking my
Look, we
plan.
can try the fish souls first, but my problem is, as long as you're okay with the possibility of you reviving your dead friends as fish, I mean, like,
Oh no, we've established that they're happy in the afterlife.
okay, well,
No, the
whoever
option that
you
I'm
want
seeing
to
on this one
revive.
is we can all be happy.
I am the key to
I'm
saving this
sorry.
man. I'm joking.
Like, what if we
I just
turned
had a
all of
dumb
my
thought.
gold into platinum?
Mm,
So I just
Oh
had a
well, money matters.
really dumb thought.
hello.
It's whatever we revive would turn into that. So like reviving a friend would turn into a fish. And all I thought was, hear me out. What if we make a bunch of those philosopher stones and swap them out with the cult's philosopher stones that they probably have, so that way when they revive them,
Revive their god as a fish.
God of
Yeah, let's
fish.
go.
Yeah,
That
baby.
is funny, and it would work.
And it would be so funny, and then we would have a regular cult fight, and then the job world would be saved. We're good. Except we'd
Uh,
have a godfish. I don't know
I
if we want to fight a
No, why do
godfish.
I imagine in the middle of just like a
Kane
big
pulls out
fight?
his knife and fork and says, "I'll deal with it."
Yeah, why do I imagine just like in the middle of the fight when some of the cultists just summon the god? It's just a fish flopping on the fucking ground.
Wait a
See,
minute.
but like
I remember what was it? I don't remember which country it was, but I remember one of the countries when Thor showed the different food items for all of them because they got me to make that for them. One of the countries had fish and chips as a specialty. Which country was that?
I don't know.
One
see,
of the
but
countries had just a crap ton of seafood.
I'm imagining like Slow King, like the fish just like bites onto somebody's head and then possesses them, and then like the final boss is just a dude with a fish for a hat, and it would be so unserious but so weird.
Hear me out, though.
Uh,
Slow
I'm sorry.
roasted god.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find the fish and chips shit. Where the fuck is it?
I need a meme that just has a picture of fish and chips and says, "Behold your god."
SpongeBob.
Found it.
It
It's
sounds like something SpongeBob would have.
You're gonna laugh at this.
Hmm.
I found it.
Oh no.
It's Sloya.
Oh no. We gotta cook.
And we gotta cook.
Yeah, apparently
I
Sloya is
will
the
make
capital
god fish
for
and chips.
everything that is. 1 minute, I'm gonna take a photo of this and send y'all this shit.
Reborn in the same world, but I'm reborn as a fish.
Okay, look at chat.
Hmm?
Those are the delicacies of Sloya.
Wow.
Bro, I can make god seafood paella. It'll be fucking baller, man.
My brain had a stroke for a second when I saw sand crackler because I thought you just said sand cracker.
I honestly don't see crackler in that. I just see sand. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I had to remember what the fuck a sand crackler was, and I just realized the time I have to send my neighbor's grandson back over to
But
Green Bay.
yeah, name a
So yeah.
country, and I will tell you what they have for food.
Oh yeah, did Thor ever explain to you guys what sandworms were in Sloya?
Somewhat. Why?
Uh, so Lexi doesn't like sandworms. We've lost one too many orphans to the sandworm pits.
Oh wait. Oh, Everly, remind me which country you were technically from again?
that Everly is technically from.
Yeah.
Liam. Oh, never mind.
Huh?
I misheard.
Ras, Rasrock, or if we really want to like get specific, it'd technically be Asheville, considering the temple she came from is by Asheville. So
Okay, I'm about to put in chat. And that is what Everly's country has.
Alexi, oh wait, what?
Yeti
Why are they just French?
croissant,
Oh wait, no, I mixed it up. That's
ratatouille,
Ustakhar.
chocolate souffle,
Oh, good
pizza.
lord.
Hell yeah! I like all of those foods.
Unfortunately, those aren't the foods for your country.
Damn.
You're not gonna like this answer, but this is actually what's written down. Basically, the equivalent of you can go because from what it looks like, Leona is the capital for spicy food. It seems. So if you get food that's spicy in Raffarok, you can say, "Would you like it Raffarok spicy or Leonin spicy?" Which is the equivalent of going into the U.S. and asking for spicy food.
Hey, we have some spicy food, but it's kind of niche.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you. I'd like you to try the freaking ghost pepper ice cream and tell me what you think.
I have, and I like it. I'm weird when it comes to spicy
What?
food. It makes no sense.
Fair enough. Nope, I've been at it.
Okay, so this is what
Thank
Leona
you,
has.
really. That's my favorite image now. I'm saving that shit. I'm gonna post it everywhere. I'm gonna post that in
Behold
out of context on a
your
different server.
behold your god. I'm dropping that in memes.
Something I'm noticing when it comes to the basically my country, we mostly just eat the most dangerous animals we can find.
Yeah.
Its place for beast state is perfection. What other countries are there? Do we have a country that's from Vifera or Ustakar?
What about that country?
Do we have anyone that's from either of those countries in our party?
I I do not know. I don't think so though. Keyword is think because I don't know where Liam is from.
Where is Veermon from?
Wasn't he from Sloya?
Did most of you motherfuckers become
Or was it Alexi and Ruggy who are from Sloya?
Alexei, Ruggy, and Virmon are all from Sloya.
Okay, yeah, so we have no one from Vithra and no one from Uthakar.
Hmm.
So no one gets the Italian food.
As far as we're aware of, because we don't know where Liam is from.
We just gotta put a bowl of spaghetti in front of him and then put ketchup on it and see how he reacts.
I forgot I made a bunch of memes at one point. I had to scroll up memes a little bit, and then I just found all of them.
Mims.
I think some of these memes are still valid today.
Okay, now every nation's food list is listed up now.
I feel like these menus are very culture coded.
Yeah, that's mostly because Thor gave me descriptions of what each country is like when it comes to certain cultures, and the food's basically D&D versions of that.
Gotcha. Wait, where's the D&D stuff for Vithra?
Where's Vithra's again?
It's the last one.
Vithra, I ran out of ideas.
Man.
Vithra, I legitimately ran out of ideas, and I was eating at a restaurant that had everything listed on there.
Copies menu. Hey, question. which country do you think would be the first to try to make edible what is it called? Gelatinous cube.
Leona.
Fair enough.
Either Leona or Vithra. Basically, if it's something that objectively is dangerous to eat, or at least to hunt, odds are Leona's tried to cook it. Especially if it's in a cold environment or mountainy environment. If it's sand related, it's in your country. And if it's seafood, it's most definitely in your country.
Yeah, seafood go burr.
I have coffee now.
Yo.
Oh, that reminds me. Take a guess which country was the first to make coffee, because it doesn't make sense.
Uh, which one? What? What is it? What was the
Out of all
country?
the countries listed on here for the food items,
Hmm.
I can't say these names, bro.
I want to say Rathrock.
Was it
surprisingly,
Emily's one?
Leona.
What?
No, everybody's nation just borrows everyone else's culture. Take a
I mean,
guess
it's
which
easy for
country
me.
that one was based off of.
America, because we're bad.
Yes, on a completely unrelated note, they also have the loosest gun laws.
The loosest what? Huh?
Gun laws.
Oh yeah.
Man, the
I heard
artificers must love
Gumball.
that place.
I heard gum holes.
Yeah, but ironically enough, the only reason they have that as a headcanon for me is because Cthulhu pointed out they don't have guns. Like, they are not easy to come by in that country. They are apparently a specialty of the country we are currently closest to,
I was gonna say they have the
which is
loosest
also the
gun laws.
coldest country.
Get it, get it. Oh shit.
Shut up.
Sorry, that's
Loose
not that
thrower.
loose. That's not loose at
All
all.
all I heard was gun.
And you thought of that movie.
But yeah,
I've
Uthakar
never
apparently
seen the
has the
movie.
loosest
I
gun
just looked up
laws,
Daniel
technically.
Radcliffe with gun.
Because they're
I
the only
remember
one that has
watching the movie
actually
random as
gun.
fuck. Hmm?
I just realized something that I completely forgot about till now. I
Hmm.
gave a gun to one of the artificers and told them mass produce this.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
What's my gun?
You've create. I can't believe you made the NRA.
Yeah, and I made it through an alcoholic, if you remember which sibling I gave it to.
Well, at least he didn't give them the plans to a nuke, so. I become death,
Yet.
destroyer of worlds.
Yeah.
Kane puts on a suit and a fedora and says that.
POV, he just
I
found a
kind of want to
hammer
make that
that
into a
does
D&D
massive
character now.
AoE damage.
Do you think if given enough time and the motivation, one of Kane's siblings could recreate the what is it called? The bag of holding arrow?
Oh god.
What is the bag of holding arrow?
It's where it's an arrow that you fire, and when it hits a target, it puts a bag of holding inside of another bag of holding. Oh wait, no.
I'm
Is
not
it
letting
that?
them try that
Or is
shit.
it- Come on, don't you want to send everything in a 40-foot radius to the astral plane?
I'm gonna be
Uh,
honest, there are decent odds. Two of them are artificers and well-respected ones. There's probably, if you gave them enough time and supplies, they could probably end up making one. I don't want to let them try.
are you telling me
But
are you telling me that arrow is essentially just a fucking banishing AoE?
you can banish a Tarask like that, yeah.
Get out, huh?
Oh
Let
yeah,
Josh open up
actually,
that. Huh?
before I forget to do this
What's that?
again, because I keep forgetting to do this,
Hmm.
who wants the potions of healing? I shouldn't be carrying them.
I still have my greater healing potion.
No, because Kane was wondering where all the potions of healings went, and I was like, Everly has them. It's like, why does Everly have them? And I'm like, I don't know. Y'all just gave it to her and never asked for them.
Let's go.
So before we forget, like, who do we want to give the potions of healings? So that way Everly's just not carrying all of the healing items.
Preferably Kane or me, and I would like to not have
I'd
them
say
because I don't have my
you.
character sheet right now.
Damn it, Alexi. I would say you because Kane has a way to recover his health with his attacks. Also, he's a fucking tank, so it doesn't make much
I
sense
mean,
So
for
what
him
I'm
to
fair,
be
hearing
carrying
is
them.
get it to
Whereas
What?
but
Alexios has one of the highest movement speeds, which also makes
I
sense to have
yeah,
it there.
and also I don't want to waste my turns that I could be using attacking to
Yeah,
use
I
an
could, I
item.
could, I could just
Oh,
be doing
good
that shit.
lord, Alexi.
I'm kidding. Calm down.
Yeah, I could
I'm a
just be
fairy.
fucking it.
We don't do Tom.
It's a joke, I swear.
Cool. So when Thor gets back and all that, we'll have Everly just do that. Be like, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be carrying these.
Then I'll hold him
Maybe
down.
if we get Liam to carry him.
I mean, I can still hold him if you want me to. I would take fucking.
But you don't want to be more of a healing spell, though.
That I recently learned.
You're like our last resort healer.
The last resort.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think everyone in the party except for Ruggy and Alexi has a way to heal people. Kane has the miracle of medical practice.
Mm.
AKA he studied medicine while we were taking a long trip.
Mm.
I'm just gonna stay quiet.
What?
Why? What happened?
Uh, Kane was talking about his proficiency. You gained proficiency in medicine now, right?
Mm.
That's what you were
Yeah,
saying, Kane?
Thor greenlit it for two reasons. One, a long amount of time studying on it. Two, the assumption that he probably would have had basic emergency first aid training working as a mercenary.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Gonna just stay quiet.
Mm. The fuck? There's that, but where's the fuck is the other one? No, not that. Oy, oy, oy.
Oi, oi, oi.
No, because like I had a stroke and now I don't know how dash works. If you either no, I just forgot entirely. The coffee fucked me up. How does dash work again? Like how much speed do you add onto?
Oh, you double your movement speed.
And then if you use dash again, do you double it again?
Um,
Or you just
Ooh,
add
I
what your
never
max
looked that
movement
up.
speed was again?
I thought it was. I believe it's just add what your max movement speed was, but I could be wrong.
No, because like if you just add what your max speed was, you are essentially doubling it. But it's just what if you just do it again? Because because I have a cunning action to dash.
Yeah, and you can, if you had fighter, you could also action surge
Yeah,
dash.
so I would just do it 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work. You're I would need to look it up, which means that you're gonna have to wait a little bit. I'm looking it up now.
Okay,
Uh,
so what I'm understanding of the question is
huh.
dash, dash, and then possibly a third dash in a row, right?
Yeah, it's just what do you add when you dash twice in the same turn? Like I know the first one, you essentially just double your speed, but it's just what do you do
So
when you dash
whatever the
again?
result of that first one is basically going to be the same as the second and third dashes. So basically,
Ah,
however far you move. So for example, Everly has a movement speed of 30, so dashing would be 60. So 6 times 3 is 18, so it's 180 feet.
Yeah, dashing just allows you to use your movement again,
mm,
which makes more
okay.
sense.
Yeah, that's fair. Running away. Runs away,
Oh
gets
no,
pinned
you
to a
don't.
tree for the umpteenth
Running
time.
away now.
Hmm. So you think I'll be able to use mending on the ship?
I think that ship is
Maybe.
sailed.
Yeah, that thing is gone. I'm gonna still try it.
I know your magic is good, but it can only do so much.
I could try, goddammit. uh,
Well, it's better than the alternative. Looks at Everly.
Huh? Why are we looking at Everly?
You are the alternative.
For what? I'm sorry, I was not paying attention. I started looking
Well,
at memes.
if we don't have the ship,
Actually,
then you are
the
the alternative.
alternative is we have three people who can use themselves as modes of transportation: one flying, another flying, and one swimming.
Uh, uh,
So if the ship isn't fixed, we could be traveling a different method.
Indeed.
Everyone
Well,
pick up someone to carry, except for Alexi and Everly will have to carry someone, and Kane has to carry someone.
uh,
Movement speed, don't fail me now.
no. What I imagine Kane doing is just give me a second, dives into the water, and just beats up a fucking fish or something. Just a big ass sea sea creature comes back up. And it's just I have our way of transportation. Now, Kane, would you
Actually, I
box
might
a
have had a
kraken?
terrible idea just now.
Would you box a kraken?
Okay, hear me out. What if we took a very like we made a basic board of wood, like a basic raft.
Yes.
We put Kane on the very back of it, with his
Yes.
feet and body in the water,
Yes.
holds on to raft,
Yes.
starts kicking.
Mm. Okay. Oh God.
We turn Kane into a motor again.
yo.
Oh, hey, bring it back.
it's
I saw it. Bring it back.
it's in memes. It's in memes.
Bring it back.
I'm like, bring it back.
It's in memes. I didn't mean to post it in the Game World chat. I was like, oh wait, I'm still in Game World chat. Whoops, I should probably throw myself back in memes.
Mm. Here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Phone. Recognize my tapping. Thank you.
Thor's been gone a very long time.
Hey, they're cooking
Uh,
something delectable right now, so give us some time.
Delectable.
Delectable.
Absolutely.
The problem is, I told him before time I have limited time to be in chat today.
It sounds like you're unfortunately gonna miss out on a lot of it.
Yeah, which is why Thor needs to hurry.
I forgot to spell the name. I forgot how to spell their fucking name. Fuck. I can't
Wait,
even say their name because of how stupid I am. Oh God.
I just looked in quotings chat. That's probably the best thing Kane said in this entire
The
campaign.
person that we lost, how do you spell their name? Because I'm having the hardest stroke of my lifetime.
Zippy?
Okay, good. I don't know why, but I thought it was just like Zishow or something. I don't know.
No, don't worry. We didn't let Thor name this one. I stand by what I said.
hmm
And honestly, Kane's made his stance on what he thinks would be a good way to solve this tree conundrum.
I love that I have
Wait a
this
minute.
template
I
for
had to
this.
search something up real fast.
Mm.
I might have just had a very unhinged idea.
No, no. Good old fireball. Nothing beats that. What about lightning bolt? Nah.
Oh shit, that would actually work. Huh. Do any of you by chance have any of the spells for like command or anything like that?
I have that shit on hand.
Okay, hear me out. This is a
If they
weird
can be
idea,
charmed, I
but
can
I
do it.
looked at it. It objectively would work.
Mm.
Okay. All you gotta do is speak with plants, specifically the plant half of the captain right now.
Yeah.
And then you use command and say retract. It would objectively work with how it's worded.
Or what, like release or something?
More or less, just like get the fuck off the captain world. Like find a word that uses that description. Because it fits the requirements, because it never says creature. It just says a target that understands your language.
Hmm.
Which if you speak with plants, it'll understand you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I don't see people use this more often.
Speak with plaids, command, yay. I just realized I have command and I have command with Riz.
Whoa.
No, because fucking what was it, the Mantle of Majesty or so? Yeah, Mantle of Majesty lets me do command with like charming, and then I just
Gotcha.
have command as a regular spell. Saying command
Man
and
with
then command
Riz.
command with Riz. Yes.
Man with Riz.
Uh,
That's great.
it is.
I'm honestly starting to think at this rate we'll just have to postpone today's session because Thor is never returning.
You will have to postpone it, unfortunately.
Hmm.
It
Sure
sucks.
sad.
I really do feel for you.
Which is dumb, like Thor. Why was Thor saying before that they had to leave too again?
I believe they said they got called.
And then they said they had to cook,
God damn it, Thor.
which was when 6:45, so about like 40ish minutes ago.
Ping me if Thor ever returns.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can attempt to do what I had to do today and make it back here at some point.
Okay.
I
Fair enough.
believe in you.
Worst case scenario, Kane's gonna continue to suggest the chopping option.
I will let God know.
Like out of character. That's all he's gonna do. Because he thinks it's a really good option. He feels it would work.
Oh, Thor's typing.
Up.
Yep. The perfect timing.
Sorry, that was taking so
Nah.
Thor typing red as 13 leaves.
It's just so sad.
Grilled steak and rice.
One of you's got to tell me what Thor writes because I'm currently doing something else.
Thor said that they're making grilled steak and rice, so it's taking a bit. And then they
Gotcha.
said fire in real life is scary.
Mood.
Do 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 do. Do
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 do.
do do do.
Oh, fuck it. Back to the music. What are we playing today? Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Slow Sipper by The Dip. I don't know when I like this song, but I like it. Oh, did I ever send this picture of a pup? Oh wait, no, I did. I did send that picture. Last week I sent a picture of a puppet that my brother got for his birthday. And it was like the chef,
Yeah.
yeah, the chef from Jeffy, and he just left that motherfucker on the floor, and he was just dead. He looked like he just suffered a death. I have to send that shit again. Like he was just violated. Still hilarious to this day. So, Sipper. All right, 15, 20 minutes. Huh. 20, 15, 20 minutes. Fuck it. The quote. Ah. Whoop. Mm. Do, do, do.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Monster came up, that's why. Or at least the monster.
The monster.
The monster from Eminem and Rihanna. No, because like I actually looked at my playlist like fully, and I have like 3 to 4 songs of Rihanna in here. And I was like, I listened to Rihanna.
Hey, Rihanna classic.
Nah, it's just I never listened clearly. I actually never look at the fucking people singing. I only like the song,
Fair enough.
and then I noticed.
And then you're like, Rihanna.
Yeah, I'm like Rihanna.
And then you're like, okay.
And I look further, and I'm like Jennifer Lopez.
You're like, wait a second.
Hmm.
You gotta take all them badass through certain shoulders. You do you have a chance of saving up enough to get a 5-star on the G banner? What?
It's fine. I put the alarms. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm sorry it took so long. I forgot to mention this earlier, but my mom hurt her hand, so she's not able to cook. So,
Mm.
when she called me down, she was like, "Oh, you have to start cooking." I was like, "Oh, well, well then." So it took me
Yeah.
a bit.
No problem.
Where's
13 had to leave though.
okay.
He also said to message him when
got
when and if you came back, but you got that. Sure. Thank you.
Thanks. I'm sorry it took me so long.
You're cool.
You're
You're
good.
No
chill.
problem.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Be careful what you
So real quick context on the whole hear me out slow roasted god.
look, that was literally happening, so I was just like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, the context please.
Oh,
We can mass produce philosopher stones.
yeah, I remember you gave me that.
You mean what? Wait, huh?
Philosopher's Stones. You remember?
No, I remember. I'm like I'm
Do you know
sorry.
what
What
they
are you
Ability
do?
of
trying to do by
philosopher
me?
An ability that the philosopher's stone can do is revive people from the dead. And it's like, oh, what kind of soul like needs to be used for it? I don't think it's specified. Haha, we're gonna just fill it with fish. Fish souls. And it's like, Thor's probably gonna pull a, well, if you use the Philosopher's Stone on reviving something like that, the soul has to be like at least somewhat similar. So like if you try to revive a friend with a Philosopher's Stone of a fish, it will become a fish. And then it's like, hear me out. We make these fish Philosopher's Stones, and since the cult is trying to revive a god, they probably have a ton of Philosopher's Stones as well. So we just swap them out. So when they revive the god, it's a fish.
Okay, so
Then it's
I
like,
think
how are
I
we gonna deal with a
replace
fish god?
I think I
We
replaced the
roast it.
meaning of how Philosopher's Stones are supposed to work in this world. Um,
Yeah.
so
Well, what would you
the-
like for them to do?
So
That's where
Do
the hear
y'all-
me out, slow roasted god come from.
yeah, so y'all remember how I killed Lynn?
Mm-hmm.
They turned into
Became
a
Philosopher's Stone.
yeah. The only way for Philosopher's
He
Stones.
used to be a Philosopher's Stone.
No. They weren't a Philosopher's Stone before. I've sort of
Were
changed the
they a
meaning.
different type?
Yeah, I made a different type of Philosopher's Stone. Y'all can't mass produce Philosopher's Stones. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Yeah,
You were
no.
talking about the only
Besides,
way.
if you really want to take the whole Philosopher's Stone context, Z is a Philosopher's Stone as a person. If you really want to take it that route, you wouldn't be bringing back anybody. You would just create new life. I imagine the Philosopher's Stone similar to freaking Full Metal Alchemist's God, where he just takes something away from you because of it,
Oh.
and then you get a new life out of it. That's what I imagine from it. Sort of like the weird clay monsters from Full Metal Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
They're like that kind of Philosopher's Stone. They're nothing cool. Anyway, where I last left off, y'all were talking with Captain Krim, and Captain Krim was like, "Shut the fuck up."
But like I was stating, arson is an option.
Too bad for you. I already tried.
Mm.
That was Captain Krim.
But what if? Wait,
Well, what if I try? I think I have pretty strong fire.
do you?
Uh-huh. Anyway, I forgot to message Seven. Fuck. No, wait. Let me
I thought
check.
something's up prom.
Yeah, I'm looking for his character sheet, though. He has his character's name on the character sheet. So I was hoping I can look at it. Hold on. Fucking
Weren't they known
hell.
as Ripple with Captain Krim?
No, they were known as something completely different. Captain Krim knew their actual name.
I'm
Yeah.
still confused as to why prom is on a Tuesday.
You
Also-
and me both. Prom was like on a, what was it? Like a Saturday, Friday night?
I think
Yeah,
it was a Saturday
Saturday
night
for
on
me.
a fucking Actually, it was a Saturday night on the Camelback. That's where it was.
Yeah.
Saturday night, right after the prom football game.
Alright.
Honestly, that
Yeah.
was actually completely accurate because that Friday there was a football game,
Yeah.
and then the day after there
It
was the prom
sucked.
night at Camelback.
I
Yeah,
heard
so
from a
why
lot
is
of
prom
people
on a
that it
Tuesday?
sucked. I heard from a lot of people that it was dog shit, honestly. To those who went.
People were indeed rocked of their shit. So.
Yeah. Oh, here it is.
Mm.
I'm just gonna call them Ori for short cause the name, I don't know how to say it, and I doubt fucking, oh no, it's in yeah, I'm just gonna call them Ori, cause I doubt the captain can say their first name. Me and Seven can't say their first name anyway. Anyway,
Damn, that's actually funny.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
well, if
That's
it isn't little Ori,
See?
Ori. Yeah.
since Seven is not here, let's just assume they talk for a little bit.
Everly is just still kind of like pouting over with Liam.
I love
Because
that
he
you
hasn't let
refuse
go,
all
so
to
she's
play
just
with
like,
character.
Yeah, y'all just cuddling in the situation. That's really funny. Anyway,
hey,
she
she tried jumping away, but like he didn't let go, so like that's his problem. She's not holding on to him. She's just like,
you jumped away before they got there. Like you jumped away like while Captain Krim and them were talking with you. You guys hadn't let go of the hug at all because you were still freaked out. You haven't said let go of me, so he's still holding. Anyway, Captain Krim's like, who knows if I'll get out of here by the end of their conversation with Seven. They just state that I don't know if I'm going to get out of here.
But wait. God.
Yeah.
God. I want to speak to the tree. I want to be the Lorax.
Speak with plants. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Is this spell something you have to roll for, or is it a cantrip?
It's a spell slot, but it just happens. It's like I can only affect myself.
Triggers.
It just happens. I just know now.
Okay. Every
Okay,
single one
so-
Jordan and Shara, y'all can leave.
Oh, okay.
alright.
It's only like it only affects like 30 feet of me, or away from me. So
Oh yeah. Don't worry about it. I got that.
okay. So I wanted to do two things with the tree. First, I wanted to ask the tree as to like how it's able to do what it's doing to Captain Krim. Like assimilating Captain Krim into them.
All right.
Hmm.
As you ask this question, nothing comes back to you except a myriad of screams. And they don't sound like other trees where they're sort of like old and put together. These screams sound more like human screams.
Ah.
Like people are trapped inside. The problem
Ugh.
is you can't tell what's the actual tree in this situation. You only detect one tree that's screaming with a myriad of thousands of human voices.
Ugh.
Yep.
Is that
So-
the only thing they're gonna be doing?
Yeah.
Oh. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Y'all, you can sit with that.
Wait. Plan. Maybe. So would you say this tree is slightly intelligent?
Nope.
Just screaming endlessly.
Yeah.
Pain. Hmm.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Enjoy them apples.
Yeah, let me think.
Yeah.
Eat.
Welcome back.
It screamed at me.
Loudly or softly?
I know that.
Everything.
Oh.
Everything,
Um,
everyone screamed at me from that one fucking tree. That tree is like...
You don't know what tree it is. I just said one tree.
13 says he'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Nice.
I have an alarm set for 30 minutes to go check on the food, because, hee hee.
You're not done cooking food. So
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what the fuck you mean? Like, this shit only affected 30 feet from me. You're saying there's, like, another tree that's, like, 30 feet, within 30 feet, just doing this?
No, there's just one tree that you can hear. Because I imagine that as long as there's a tree root around,
Oh,
you
you're
can
being
still hear the
slick.
tree. Yeah.
Oh, you slick.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Okay.
Earn this thing! No.
But you can only tell there's one tree around you at all. Despite being in a forest. How curious.
How peculiar.
Wait.
Yeah.
So the
hold on.
tree just screamed
Well,
at you.
Yes, think
Yeah.
of many people screaming in agony, coming from a
Many
tree, not
people?
this one in particular.
Huh.
Maybe.
Well,
Wait,
now
what
what
do
do
you
we do?
mean?
I don't know.
Because I'm still kind of trying to avoid Kane's idea of amputating.
Yeah,
I mean, we
problem
can
is.
amputate the tree.
Although there's also the problem of if you attack the tree, what if it just all of a sudden is like "fuck you" and then retaliates?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
that'll happen with anything but the correct solution if this is like a puzzle or something.
Hmm.
Captain Krim perks up saying, I don't think I'm going to leave this place. Even
Why
if
is
you
that?
try to remove me, I doubt I would leave.
Would or can?
Would.
Would leave.
Hello.
Hi, Kane.
Hi.
Hello, Kane. Since you're done dozing off, the tree
Whoa.
was screaming horrendously at me.
Yeah. So you weren't
I'm
here to
sorry,
hear
what
why
is
it took so...
screaming at you?
The tree.
You
Yeah.
used to
I
speak with
tried to be
plants
the
as well.
Lorax and speak with the trees. They did not like that, and many people yelled at me.
Yeah, so 13, let me just say this before we continue. I'm sorry it took so long. My mom hurt her hand, and then she called me down to, like, start cooking. So that's why I was late. I didn't want to burn the food. I did not want to get yelled at for wasting ingredients.
And also, they'll be gone in the next like 30 minutes to check on it.
Yeah.
We probably should see if we can finish this by that time then. Because we usually go on for a couple 5 or so hours somehow magically. And
Somehow we managed to go on for hours. I don't know how that happens.
Time just goes by.
We should try and get it set time because I got one of the two things I had to do urgently, but the other one I have to leave a lot longer.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to hold it up for like 3-ish hours. Hopefully. It doesn't last longer than 3 hours. Yeah. Anyway. Fuck, what was I saying?
What if we dig up the tree roots and then like try and like take it out of the ground instead of cutting it?
So I'm
Kane probably puts
assuming
down
no
his
one
axe
here
with a sad
knows what
face.
any of these trees are.
Do we know
No.
what the trees are?
No.
No, we do not.
Has anyone tried investigating them other than Leah?
No.
I have tried. No, don't you remember? I've tried to investigate them. You said they were just like regular trees, which look
They
like
seemed
carvings
like
or whatever.
It
They
seemed
seemed like regular
like
trees.
regular trees.
I
Yes.
then tried to use detect magic, and he went, "There's no magic coming from this."
There's no
Yeah,
magic
'cause it's
coming
not a
from
magic
this.
tree.
There is no such magic.
Yeah, so it could just be somehow natural tree.
Or it
a
could be
natural
something
occurring tree
that
that's
is
parasitic in nature.
naturally occurring, but isn't like a regular tree.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something on this island that's causing the trees to act like this. I
I
don't
still
know.
think it's a mimic.
I'm sorry, a what?
Mimic.
I still think it's a mimic.
You think this is just a huge ass mimic? Damn.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
I
mean,
look. I was I was taught by you, Sensei, of how to use monsters. I don't think I would do that much of trouble.
Didn't you literally say that you were sadistic in your job anyway beforehand?
Yes, I am sadistic, but I'm not that sadistic. I'm sadistic in
murdered
different ways.
Fucking, you know that ship that you crashed into this island with? It's a mimic now.
Anyway,
Actually, there's a stat block to that.
Let's go mimic ship.
I don't wanna know. I'm not going to know.
We feed it goblins every fortnight.
And it lets us ride it.
Then there's the chest full of baby mimics option.
The mimic full of baby mimics.
Oh no, it's a regular chest. But then you
Oh,
open it, and all the coins are mimicked.
Then what do we do?
We
Well,
need
the
to
max,
decide
I know.
something.
Captain Krim says, I think it's best if you lot leave while you can.
Because of what?
I stayed here for about a week and then I ended up like this.
a week?
We?
What
Could you give us
seemed
more
like a
context?
week.
I have a very dumb hypothetical idea for this.
Hmm.
If we do somehow get Captain Krim out of the ground without damaging the roots,
Mm.
what if we just took them away from the island?
While you're saying that, Captain Krim coughs and the tree-like roots that are around them start growing.
Oh shit.
Hey guys.
Spit it. Mm.
Oh wait. Okay. Sorry. Can I? Out of context. Out of character. Is this island like the Lotus Hotel?
That's what I
You
was thinking
talking? You
that
talking
because
about
I
like
heard week.
Percy
And I was
Jackson
like,
Lotus
what?
Hotel?
Percy
Yeah.
Jackson Lotus Hotel.
Oh shit. I mean, it could be, depending on God.
I mean, they said a week, and I'm pretty sure Ruggy's been without their cat for longer than a week.
Yeah, it's for
I
like.
mean, I exist, and I've existed for 5 months.
Captain Krim, I don't know how to tell this to you, and he says in character, it's been a bit longer than a week.
Why not just ask him what he thinks what year it is?
You think I don't fucking know that, mate?
Just
What
checking.
year is it?
Look here, mate. When I stayed here, when I first got here, I turned into this after a week.
Mm.
Not by choice.
Mm.
I know it's been months. I've seen my body grow into this fucking tree.
So what? They just. You said it just happened one day?
Yeah,
You said month.
I know it's been a couple of months, but when this first started, I was a fucking person, and then I turned into a fucking tree. I woke up this way.
Mm.
Hey guys.
Would you be opposed to getting some robotic replacement legs if your current ones were to be lost? To get you out of
Jackass,
the
I can
tree?
use fucking fire. I tried to burn myself out. It didn't work.
Did you try stopping it?
Why you think I sleep all the fucking time? I'm just preventing the inevitable.
Why do I imagine just the young what was it? Just the young witch doctor from fucking Princess and the Frog? Like the swamp witch doctor? Just a younger
Girl.
one. That
Just Mama
swears like
Junior.
a motherfucker. Yes.
I'm
Mama
looking for
Auntie.
Everly, and I have to double check again. Everly, please tell me you tried the Dispel Curse again, or at least at all, since we discussed that before.
No.
They haven't tried jack shit. Give me a minute. I have to check on the food. I'll be right back.
Oh, goddamn. Everly, we discussed this.
Boom. No, no.
I still think it's the
I
fucking
mean-
Lotus Hotel.
It might be.
Listen,
Okay, Alexi, you stab the
I'm in
ground.
pain, okay?
Everly,
Leave me
Dispel
alone.
Curse.
I can try.
Maybe now
Because,
we'll
like,
wait.
I thought it was determined that Rocky has been searching for years.
Yes, for Captain Krim, yeah.
Calling it as months is
Yeah.
the thing that's throwing me off still.
That
Time
might
value.
just be Thor being Thor.
I mean, I agree, but also, like...
Payne's given
I
his
think-
only ideas. I have no clue as to what to do with this plant, because it feels like one of the times that Thor has chosen to make a Thor creation.
Either that, or I feel like this is a time where Thor's trying to get us specific. Like, Thor's trying to get us to, like, do an action which will cause the rest of the thing to unfold. So I'm like trying to figure out whether the action is leave or like commit to like either damaging the tree or something.
So,
Welcome back.
you guys, I heard a bit of it before I was cutting out from me. Um, it has been a few months. Seven has only was looking for Captain Krim for a few months. They hadn't been looking for him for years. Sorry, I ran up here to say that. It's been a few months. It's been the exact amount of time as Everly has existed that Seven has been looking for his captain.
But they've been separated for years?
No, they haven't been separated for years. They've been separated for a few months.
Okay.
That was a Seven play saying, "We've been separated for years," despite
Oh,
me
so
reminding
Seven
him
actually
it's only been a few months.
So it's just Ruggy being Ruggy and not being able
No.
to tell time. Got it.
Yeah.
Yep, it wasn't me.
Goddamn.
I do not like to be accused. Yes, I sometimes do a me thing, but not this time. That wasn't me.
Okay, it's not the
Okay,
Lotus
cool.
Hotel. We at least know that.
Yeah, there's that one.
Okay, cool. So Everly will free herself from Liam
He
and just kind
sort
of
of
like,
releases you.
yeah.
Liam looks
And then she's
heartbroken.
gonna
No, he's just sort of like
No.
he's
I'm
just sort of
saying as a
looking
joke.
over Shara. He's sort of overlooking Everly, being like, "You good? Like,
No. I'm just
actually?"
saying it as like a joke. That he looks heartbroken for like a fraction of a second, and then just back to neutrality.
No. He was just actually looking up and down, uh, Everly, being like, "Are you good?"
Yeah, and I was just joking about the heartbroken bit.
Wait,
she's hiding
out
it.
of
She's
character.
hiding it.
I just realized
Hmm?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's one thing that don't add up here. It makes me think there was magic in this thing,
Mm,
and Veermon just somehow still hasn't figured out how this is working.
somehow.
Where I think it's still magical when the plants are alive and they're still growing, rather than when they're done.
So what? Do you want me to cast detect magic again?
Well, did you
Like
try it on
right
Prim?
when
Is you tried it on the other trees that looked similar but already were fully grown over? Did you try it on the man who is, or not man, the tree that
woman.
is still half person?
No.
Okay, because here's my thought.
Mm.
If we try that and we find out, oh yeah, the spell is just active on Crim now, then that gives us an option on how to deal with this more so. And the other factor that made me
Doesn't it-
think about this is Crim said that she's been here a few months, right?
Yes.
And that after like a week or so it started growing like this.
Yes.
How the fuck is Crim been getting nutrients to eat and stay alive that long?
Krim is technically high elf, so there's
I'll still need food and water, Thor.
yeah, but like what I'm imagining how they've been sustaining themselves is through like create bread or whatever. I forget. I know there's a food that says you can create. There's
food
a
and
spell.
water.
Yeah, so they've been basically
I
doing
have
These are
it.
that.
details you tell us about.
But you guys don't know this. Only
was about
Seven
to
and
say-
I know this. I'm only saying it now because I'm like, there's a reason how they've been here for so long. But also, it's when they first got here. A week after they had gotten here, they turned into this tree. They had
Nah,
been
'cause
like
I was
this
about to say,
for
what the
months after they turned into a tree.
I was about to say, what
that's
the fuck? How the fuck does a high elf stay that way in a long time without getting food or water? What are they gonna do? Photosynthesize?
Okay, let's just start
Photosynthesis.
casting spells at this thing till it starts dying.
All right, fine. Spell slots. Let's go crazy. All right.
All right.
Alright,
You.
so
Do I
Everly
detect any
gets
magic for
herself
this?
pulled away from Liam and then just goes to she's not even gonna make eye contact. She like taps his shoulder like there and then just goes and taps the tree with remove curse to see if it does anything.
It does. Drum roll, please. Nothing.
Damn.
It does nothing. Cool. Everly, cool. Didn't do nothing.
Does remove
Okay,
curse do
back to plan
anything?
B.
No.
He squeak.
Yeah, it does nothing. You cast detect magic. Yes.
Yeah. Do I recognize anything from the tree to the roots?
No, you only detect magic off of Captain Crim.
Uh,
You don't detect magic nowhere else besides Crim.
Hmm. What if we shock it? Now, I'm joking. uh, hmm.
The tree is alive, right? Like it's growing. A healthy looking tree, more or less.
Looks that way to you, yeah.
Okay,
So,
I pull
I think,
Everly aside and I give a suggestion.
Oh no.
I don't want the others to hear me. I know their reaction on what they're gonna tell me on this option.
Mm.
So Everly, I have this spell called Inflict Wounds that causes a decaying effect on living matter. I think I have a way to get this tree to get broken apart a lot faster.
Do I hear this?
What's your what's your perception? Passive or active?
Passive is 22.
Passive.
Yeah, yeah, you would probably hear this.
I'm sorry. What?
what's up?
You want to do what?
Everly flabbers have been gasted. She's standing there looking horrified at the thought.
Oh, that's right. You also have a high passive perception.
I don't. What did you guys say?
Kane suggested the idea to use inflict wounds on the tree.
So we are fighting the tree.
I don't know.
It still feels like it's our best option here.
We are essentially gonna beat up the tree until it gives up the grim.
And why didn't you guys say so earlier? Can Alexi start pulling out their swords?
Captain Crim looks at y'all like, whoa, what the fuck is going on here?
The others still trying to think of brain options.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, we're just performing a little.
Taking the logic, and they're still trying to think of a logical outcome to solve this. Meanwhile, the two tanks are just like, "Can we hit it now?"
Well, like,
That's the only
there's
option
no
y'all
obvious
think y'all
solution.
have. It's so funny. Oh, there goes the alarm. I'm gonna go turn off the rice.
Okay.
I mean, realistically, like, we've tried talking with the
there's
tree.
an obvious solution that we should be thinking of.
Yeah, we've talked with the tree. We've talked with the person in the tree. We've investigated everything. I don't know what else we're looking for.
So the last option is to beat up the fucking tree.
The last option is to either beat it up or leave.
Beat it up, take it with us,
Yeah,
or
and we
just
know
leave.
how Ruggy will react if we try that option. What's next? We negotiate with the tree?
What do we have that trees may want? I think I have some
Okay, hear me
water
out.
in my.
You let go of the tree person currently. We give you Ruggy.
We can't do that.
Use this command with Riz. Retreat.
Let's trade one for another. We'll trade Ruggy
A soul for a soul. You know, wait, what if that actually is a solution? We get like somebody else,
Wait a minute.
and then offer the tree that person in exchange for Crim.
I don't know what's up with y'all and playing the fucking what's the name?
What's the name?
Fuck, y'all are just causing equivalent in exchange. Fucking Full Metal Alchemist shit, man.
A soul for a soul. Yo, wait. Let's go and kill 10 fish, and we give the tree a philosopher's stone in exchange.
That takes 10 days, bro. We don't have a week.
No.
Wait a minute. What was the philosopher's stone again?
Thor's essentially treating.
What was the ability it had again? Remind me.
No, I don't think you guys are gonna get the way I see the Philosopher's Stone, because you weren't here for this. Is sort of like the Full Metal Alchemist like homunculi. Because you can consider C a Philosopher's Stone if you really want to. It just creates new life. It doesn't
can.
give back life, if that makes sense. That's my whole interpretation of the Philosopher's Stone. It just gives new life.
Oh, I figured you just wanted to like make the Philosopher's Stone the one from Full Metal Alchemist.
The one from Full Metal Alchemist is fucking scary, brother. I remember watching.
Give it to
I remember
Kane.
watching that shit.
Wounds with that big
We need more
amplifier.
souls.
We need no, but yeah, no. It takes a while to
That's
create a
terrifying
Philosopher's Stone.
idea.
It takes a while for the world itself to create a Philosopher's Stone naturally. Also, so there's that.
You gave me a
I
stabbing
just
device
thought of
to
a
let me do
terrifying
it.
idea.
Anyway,
Okay, so hear me out.
uh-huh.
What if we gave Kane Philosopher's Stone and get him to cast Inflict Wounds with that as the amplifier?
No.
But it'd be
As soon as
funny.
I heard her describe that, I'm just
It's
thinking
funny.
if Tomura Shigaraki met what the hell is the name? Himley from Full Metal.
Disintegrate.
Go away. No. That'd be a match
Yeah.
made in hell. Fucking shit.
What?
Well,
They
well,
make a
maybe
cute couple and they get along so well.
But
Bro, Shigaragi, as he is at like near My Hero's last few chapters, bro would have fucking decimated them. Not even to care about them. He is a true villain for the League of Villains.
Well, that's also because he's taken over by All for One, so it
That's
technically
also-
doesn't count as Tomura's Shigaraki.
That's also true.
Okay, so
Anywho,
where are we now? Like, what are we doing? Kane doesn't have any ideas at this point. He's ran out.
Captain Krim was
Alexei
suggesting
still
y'all to
has
leave.
Sword out.
Yeah. Captain Krim was just like, y'all should just leave. Forget about me here.
Captain Krim, question.
Yeah.
Why don't you want us to cut it down?
I've been trying to burn this motherfucker for a while. I've been
Okay,
exhausting
you've
my
been trying
magic
to-
daily.
Yes, but
You've
that's
been trying to
burning. What about
burn
chopping?
it. What about chopping?
Sorry, can you say that again,
Anybody that
Jordan?
you were with, has anybody in the people that you were with tried cutting it down?
They were all drowned when we crashed. Essentially, has Ori said anything to you guys about what happened?
No, because they're currently like confused. I don't know.
They don't have the greatest memory because you said you've only been here for a few months. As far as we had been aware, you've been missing for years, according to them. So,
I see. So that has returned to him.
I'm sorry, what?
His mother, when she was with his father, had cast a spell on him to steal some memories that he wouldn't really like, but due to his affinity with liquid matter, because she used a liquid type of stasis for it, he basically forgets a lot of things if he doesn't take certain medication, which we had. Now he doesn't, and he's, well, she looks at him like this.
Yo, we talking about the Pensieve from Harry Potter? I'm joking.
Are we purposely crippling children now to prevent
Yo, no, I'm joking.
trauma? What?
This sounds more like just medicating them.
Yeah, he does that to himself without realizing it. So we give him medicine so he can actually remember and focus on things. I guess it's been a while since he's last taken his dose, and he's like this now.
Out of character, they've been giving this man Adderall.
Basically, yeah. They were basically giving this motherfucker ADHD meds.
Nah.
So he can remember everything or like stay focused long enough. They've just been giving him ADHD meds. That's my canon sense for why Seven
ahead.
forgets everything so often whenever it's
Makes me
involved
wanna
here,
just
but he
be like,
remembers.
so what was this medication?
Oh, I figured it was just hardcore dementia.
No, I'm just making it be like, oh, it's just a water-based spell that his mom used on him, and now he just forgets everything whenever it gets too hard.
Nah, he just uses that to wash his face every morning. And it's like, what was I doing?
Also,
And
Thor,
does it again.
look in chat.
Yeah. Fuck. I see that you've added me, but for what?
Kane's gonna start swinging at the tree
Scroll a
with
bit
his
up
axe.
above what Veermon did.
Yeah, but before you start
My-
doing that, let me finish Captain Crim's story, please. Please. Before you start swinging. Alright, so Captain Crim's like, anyway, besides Seven's whole forgetfulness, we were attacked in a lightning storm by something. We were carrying precious cargo of things for a group that asked us to get some things for an orphanage. If you don't know what we do, we basically steal from bad people, and those who are very rich and doing bad things, and give it back to ourselves, but other communities, especially orphanages. Sometimes
Robin Hood. I'm joking.
basically they're your modern day pirate
I've
pirate
been running around with damn.
Didn't we have a
Robin
name?
Hood this
It was
whole time?
Goblin Hood. It's Goblin,
Goblin
Hood.
Hood. Yeah, they're just
have
modern
the
day
book
Goblin
name.
Hood. Yeah, they're just modern day Goblin Hood, but as pirates. But they were just like, yeah, so we were doing that, and we would take on more devious quests for the underworld type deal. And we were getting attacked by something. We were sent on a mission to retrieve an item from this dungeon-esque type thing in the water. While we did that, we were getting attacked and chased, and, well, we were sent off here. Most of my crew, because they're ever-changing besides Ori, were always changing. So most of the crew members either abandoned ship or died on the ship. I somehow survived and landed on this godforsaken place, and have been here since. I don't know what attacked us, but it was covered in lightning and in the sky.
All I see in fucking group chat.
Thor, can I roll a history check to see if Kane recognizes that description?
Go for it.
Can I do that too?
Sure.
He doesn't recognize shit.
Can somebody do that? And Thor, can you look at my character sheet so that you can tell me what my bonuses will be?
Yeah, hold on. Let me open up our messages.
Oh wait. You want me to roll it for you?
Yes, please roll that for
Okay.
me.
18.
Okay, you got 18.
What's the modifier for his thing? That way I can just
Yeah.
roll it for him.
Give me a minute. No, that's the letter, not his character sheet. Hold on. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba.
I have the number ready. I'm just waiting for the modifier.
Just send me the number in DMs. I'll look at it in a minute. Let me just. Yeah.
I want to try it too. Just
Let's
for
go.
the giggles.
You want to do a history check? Sure, go for it.
Yo, let's all do the
I can't
history
wait for
check.
the check to be
Let's
like
all
20.
do the
Here.
history
I'll
check.
send I'll DM
There's
you.
Alexi. I only have their level 8 character sheet, Jordan. I don't know where the other one went.
You're good. It wouldn't go that much higher from going from 8 to 13.
Okay. History plus 2.
You had a
17. Yeah, 17
Okay.
for your history check.
Now let me roll my history.
Ignore.
How the fuck do you know? You haven't
Don't
been
worry
alive
about
long.
it. It's a 19.
I don't know how you know this, Everly, but damn.
I don't either.
I got a 19.
Don't look
I
at
know
me.
people.
The
Maybe
voice
it
is
was in
very
one of his
educated.
books.
Alright, okay, so. Fuck. Alright,
Everly just
Kane
knows.
hears this description and remembers what happened to him. with his group and how they were attacked after a long mission. They were still fighting in this battle while this thing appeared in the sky of thunder and lightning, attacking everything and leaving nothing in its wake. For you, for the rest of you who haven't seen this thing, you guys you guys have heard rumors. Somehow, some way, Everly has also heard this rumor. God knows where. Only
she was
I
there
know.
when it happened.
She was there. I'm gonna just say that while you were watching your mass deaths in your dreams, you remember seeing this in one of the dreams on how this thing attacks. So you would also remember this. For the rest of you guys have heard rumors of heavy carnage happening with thunder and lightning across the world for different occasions. But it's been happening more recently and more frequently while the war was going on. And as it slowly started to dwindle, this occurrence happened more and more. But that's the rumor that you both heard for Alexi and Virmon. The rest of you guys just sort of remember it from, one, the war, mass murder dreams, Ruggy experiencing it over the seas.
I am immediately thinking it being two possibilities out of character thinking. I'm really hoping it is the latter option.
Oh no.
Because the first option that came to mind is one that's a well-known homebrew thing, which knowing Thor, it's the first thing that comes up when you search flying and lightning.
Oh.
Really? I haven't actually searched up
and if
for
it's that, we're
yet.
doomed.
Flying and lightning? I really want to know what you're talking about now.
I'm also looking it up as well, flying.
Storm elemental?
I'm also curious.
It's called a storm elemental, and it's basically think if a lightning storm had a personality.
Oh.
True. So that's what you were talking about. But what's the homebrew option?
No, that's the homebrew option.
Oh, the lightning elemental is the homebrew option. What's the other option?
I don't remember which species, but just dragon. I'm pretty sure this dragon has lightning attached.
Oh, you mean lightning dragon?
Angry dragon.
Storm dragon, go burr.
The lightning attack dragon.
They do go burr. Anywhoozle.
Is it in Ruggy's backstory?
Yeah.
Stuff on their sheet?
Yeah,
Also,
it is.
Or give a description that doesn't let us know what it is still.
You're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm just...
Robust gaslight gatekeep.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway.
So are we cutting this thing down or what?
Kane's already shoved his axe into it. I'm just waiting for Thor to greenlight me to do it.
Yeah, so after Captain Krim finishes this story, Kane, you're attacking the tree or are you attacking Captain Krim?
The tree, not Captain Krim.
Okay, you attack the tree. Can you give me an attack roll, please?
That is a nat 20, DM.
Okay.
You really don't like trees.
You hit this tree, and Captain Krim starts coughing out blood from their mouth, and blood starts to drip from their orifices. You also notice as you connect with the tree, after you swang, God, where's the southern twang coming from? Fucking hell. As you swing, and you hit and it connects, you notice that it doesn't leave a huge dent. It's sort of like you were bending metal, in a sense, when you swing. And you only left the dent from where your axe would be.
Yeah, this thing, out of character, I'm talking now. This seems like one of those times where Thor gives us an option that there is no debatable option on helping them.
Well, I mean, like, I'm thinking that, but I'm also thinking, like, what if, because, like, I would love to hear Rookie's opinion on all of this if Rookie was available, because
Yeah.
if Ruggie denied any of the claims that this Captain Crim has, I would say this Captain Crim is not real. Keep attacking the tree. But
Ruggy's not here. I can say for
problem.
certain for some of these things that this is the actual Captain Crim, even without Ruggy being here. You guys would be able to tell that this is the actual Captain Crim, because despite Ruggy being a little bit out of it, he is sort of just like standing next to Captain Crim, just like hugging them, just being like, Captain. They're just trying to brush them off, and they can't. That's how I just imagine Seven's character would be like.
okay, well then, I don't
Yeah.
know. Does somebody want to hold Ruggie back while we attempt to like take out the tree, or are we leaving it?
No, attacking seems to be a bad idea.
Considering Prim is now bleeding from different orifices of their body,
Hey,
Wait.
I would
Cleric,
just
you
think
want
that's
to
a bad
heal him
idea.
real fast?
Say that again, Jordan.
Hey, Cleric, you want to heal him real fast?
I was about to say, like,
No,
if
no, no.
they.
Hear me out, Alexi. I have a bad feeling that if we try and heal them, it makes the tree grow faster.
So we just let internal bleeding happen? Okay.
Well,
Alexi leaves. Fine.
Captain Crim
Okay.
goes like, "Ow, motherfucker!"
As he's bleeding from every orifice, owie.
Captain Crim is a strong lady.
Oh my gosh.
It's but a flesh wound.
This is but a flesh wound, motherfucker. Captain Crim's like, just leave. Nothing good would come from you staying here. As you can see, time has not moved. As Captain Crim says this, you guys hear the voices again. Yeah, time doesn't move. Time stops. Yeah, time doesn't move. It stops.
there's no such thing as
I
time,
guess-
as you guys told me earlier.
The voices have
No
come
time.
back once more.
We've been here the entire time. Yeah. You guys are
No,
all...
it's just you guys are speaking now, so.
Yeah. We just had nothing to say before.
I just figured, considering you guys are everywhere and nowhere. At least
Yep.
I assume so.
Pretty much. Yeah. We're there and nowhere
Okay.
and everywhere.
Eh,
Can I just can we-
Everywhere, nowhere, everything, nothing at the same time.
Yep,
Is that right?
yep.
Can we just as a group then just leave?
Yeah.
Anyone in a contestants of that?
No. Let's go.
I guess not.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm
When
not. Let's
whenever Seven is free,
I'm not.
and the like weird mute cut from 13. That was so funny. Anyway, I'm gonna have a discussion with Seven as Reggie stays behind as Captain Crim calls him to tell him some things. I'm gonna have like a one-on-one with Seven later
cool.
whenever he's free. So yeah, Seven Reggie stays back to talk with Captain Crim for a bit, and then
So
He
we've
goes with
decided
you guys.
upon abandoning Kerem.
seems like it. Yeah.
It's
like
either
that.
abandon or cause the murder ourselves, and I don't think I want to jeopardize the relationship between Reggie and me just so that I can get another on my body count. Okay.
You know
I
what?
have
You
one
know.
thing I do want to ask him before I leave, though, since we have decided upon leaving them.
Okay.
Do you drink by chance?
You just see the biggest smile on their face. Why are you asking?
Well, if we're gonna abandon you to die to the tree, you might
Banshee's
as well
breath,
die
Banshee's
happy.
breath.
And he pulls out the barrel of alcohol.
Fuck, and I was hoping it would be Banshee's breath, but
Unfortunate.
I do what I can. Sorry.
As he has 3
yeah.
bottles in his backpack. Can you imagine?
No, I ran out of fancy breath. We haven't gone back to Leona to get more.
I was about to say, if you had like 4 bottles in your backpack and you just want to hide them.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
Captain.
being respectable.
Yeah, Captain Crim's like, all right. So you guys notice as Kane leaves the barrel, it just starts floating in front of Captain Crib. You see like this slight fire-ish twinge around it, just lifting it up. Like, it isn't Mage Hand. They're just like levitating this shit, man. Captain Crim is buck wild.
Captain Grim is just like, give me the beer, give me the beer, give me the beer.
Yeah, you just see it like pop open the flask. They start chugging. They're just like, God damn, that hit the spot. I don't care if I die now.
I just had a
Like I
thought. I
said,
really
might as well
wish we
not
were in
have
an
me.
evil campaign.
You really wish you were in an evil campaign?
Yeah, so that I could do
Murder hobo
truly
time.
horrendous stuff. I know, because what I was thinking was like offer the alcohol and then right before it was right before they drank it, killing them.
Y'all fucking wild.
We were gonna be in an evil campaign. Ken would have offered the alcohol and given a barrel of water.
Damn.
You are not Jesus. You are not turning that water into wine.
Oh no, that's not my plan. My
I
plan
will
is to
ruin
make
that
them
beer and make
suffer
it
through
cold.
They think they're getting
I'll make that
alcohol,
shit
but they get
lukewarm
water.
right now.
No, yeah, no, definitely. Alright. I hope no one has quoted me on the southern twang. Please. Anyway.
Oh, I said swang that thing.
Swing that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Swing.
this.
Are already put.
I got swing in there.
Fucking hell. Anyway. Captain Crim's like, y'all should leave. I don't know how long y'all have been here. I'm assuming y'all have been here for a few days. Not a week, but y'all should leave.
Wait, can I soil the tree? No, I'm joking.
I'm sorry, what?
No!
Soil the tree. Prestigid. I'm joking. Either way.
Grab you by the damn ear.
I
Yeah.
throw a beer bottle over my shoulder.
I'm joking
on.
either way.
Okay,
Okay.
as you guys start walking away, you guys hear the voices going, "So you're just leaving Redhead?"
I mean, there's nothing we can really do to help, so.
Unless you would know.
We don't know.
That's fair.
Perfect. Even better. Continues walking.
And you just keep hearing this shrilly high-pitched voice, and they're just like, "So, what are you guys gonna do now? Where are you guys going? What's time? What's life?"
What's a life?
Painful.
Huh. I don't want to exist with life, then. If life is painful.
Oh, but it's also beautiful.
Life is
Not
what you
always
make it to be.
painful.
Life is complicated, little voice.
It's temporary, but everlasting.
Life is complicated.
Wait,
It is, yeah.
how are we gonna get off? They have a point. How are we gonna get off? The boat crashed. Last I
I have
checked,
an
it was en
idea.
route.
Mending?
Mending? Question mark?
Mending?
What's
I was
mending?
gonna say that
Flying?
we have someone with wings in our party.
I cannot all of y'all.
You were not the one I was pointing to in this scenario. Looks at Everly.
Let's still try to figure out why I'm glowing. I'm also
I'm just
still
imagining
in a
now
lot of
terrible
pain.
hypothetical if Kane just looks at Everly as soon as she brings her wings out. He says, "Puppies."
Yeah, so I almost forgot to mention, C
Yeah.
and Sparky are there. Sparky just sort of clings onto you, Everly, and C is just sort of like holding on to Liam's hand because they have their bindings on. And then
I'm
C just
surprised
starts
he's
talking with the
from the DM.
voice, like asking questions to the voice, and the voice asking questions back, and they're just having this like they're having a Q&A in session essentially, but they're not giving any answers. They're just asking questions to
Why
each
can't I
other.
see you? I'm everywhere and nowhere.
I
But where
love
are
that.
you? I'm not here. Where am I? I'm right here. Keeps on going back and forth.
Z, don't talk. I'm
I'm
saying
thinking
this out
more
of
of a
character, but Z,
where
don't
am
talk
I?
to
Where are
skeleton
you?
voices.
But where are you? Where am I?
Because C can't see anything, so they're assuming there's another person there.
Who are you? I am you. No.
I feel like I would have stopped this after
Z,
like the
don't talk to the
third question.
incorporeal elementals.
C is just like super confused because they're one of the only like chillins that are able to talk besides all of y'all, and C is just so confused. The deeper voice is like, well, existence and time are both in the same thing, isn't it?
Wait a minute. Voices. Question for all of you.
Everly is just now holding
Do
Sparky
any
in her
of you
arms.
know why one of you is a lot deeper sounding than the other?
Huh.
No?
Not really.
Okay, voices. Do any of you know, like, can remember when you first started to be able to perceive things?
I don't think they can.
A long.
Do you even know the concept of perceiving?
They
Don't
both
give them
they
more
both
confusion.
answer. They both answer in unison, almost eerily so. A long, long, long time ago.
Yeah, let's
You
get out.
actually
It's
far
like
thought
this
no.
sounds like the start of a bad story.
This sounds like the start of a fight where I can't hit something. I would like to leave.
Trick has a way to deal with those.
What's a
Quick, go
story?
get a mug.
What's a story?
So one funny thing, like out of character, I say this, but I find it funny. Alexi, if we do have to fight something where the tanks can't physically hit it, Kane actually does have a solution for that. Too, actually.
Yo,
He always
Because both
does.
the Chimera Knuckles and the claws and teeth he has all have it written down that they can hit incorporeal beings.
damn. You can
But the
punch
voices
Yosuke,
haven't been
bro.
rude to us, so I don't want to hit them. Also, I don't
They're
know where
not.
to swing.
Yeah, they're not. They're just sort of
Like, they've been
following
polite.
you. Yeah, they just don't know anything. They're just sort of there. Why they're there, they don't know.
Hey, voices, do you mind if we give you a name each?
What's a name?
What's a name?
Whoa,
Monica.
wait, don't give any names, please.
Why not?
What if they're Fae?
Oh,
Y'all aren't in the Feywild, I can confirm that much.
what?
Well, I am an example of Feywild beings being outside of the Feywild.
I know.
Alexi, I haven't seen any issue of us giving you a name.
Well, yeah, but that's because I've been born and raised on, not in the Feywild.
The voice, the
Okay.
high pitched voice asks again.
What is a name? Are they important? Do they give meaning? What's meaning?
Meaning is giving things purpose, right?
Probably.
Here's a question for you all. How do you know what to ask these questions of if you don't know the terms?
That's a good question.
Not quite sure.
Voices. I have an assumption about you that might be wrong. I think the trees that are around us might be what used to be you guys.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
How would you know?
Not the same. Not the
Well,
same.
my only other assumption was that you guys might be deities, but that's thrown out the window.
What? What's a deity?
What's a deity?
Basically,
Deity?
something that controls a part of the world.
Give me a minute. I'm getting called.
Everything.
Mm.
Something existing and not existing at the same time,
You guys.
often being worshipped.
Or not.
Yeah, in some cases, it's better not to.
Alexi right now is like, fuck that, we gotta go.
Yeah, boy!
Incorporeal concepts to the random voice.
Fucking speedrun tutorial on how the world works with Kane.
Once there was dragons.
Why are we? No. There are only two kinds of fantasy worlds. They were once dragons, and now they're gone. It is so sad. And
Tell me
number
why
two,
Don't Stop
how
the
do we
Music
get rid
came
of all
up.
these dragons?
Well, so far in the game, we've met 2 dragons, but have we met any others? Or seen evidence of any
No.
others?
Oh, by the way, I figured out which type of dragon you were thinking about, 13. It's the blue dragon.
Blue dragon?
Oh yeah, I figured that out a while ago when I googled which ones shoot lightning.
Blue
And honestly,
eyes.
I'm really hoping it's not a blue dragon.
Oh god.
Honestly, though, I still don't know what Thor was planning with that plan. Because I have a bad feeling, what if it turns out it was the deity that they were trying to bring back that attacked us? Like, that's very unlikely, but still, it's Thor.
Damn. Damn. This adult blue dragon, that shit is tragic.
Oh, also, while we're walking, can you explain something to all of you that I should have probably done a while ago? The fact that
Yeah.
previously, he saw the souls of people walking around.
Why?
Oh, right around when
Wait,
Zippy
they were
died,
dead?
I saw people who I know are dead, and they were
Hmm.
walking around.
Anyway, with the voices hearing that, they're like, huh. Then can we get names?
Hmm.
How many of the
Who
voices are
wants,
there again, Thor?
There are
Okay.
only 2 that you can
who
hear.
wants, who
Okay,
wants to name the
Alexi,
gods?
I am okay with naming them. If you say that it's allowed, what do you think? Yes, no?
Um,
Hmm.
uh, let me get closer to where the shit, like, let me step a little bit backwards before you do it.
Oh, okay.
Alexei stands behind Liam.
Okay.
Hmm. I mean, it depends though. Like, wait, so in the younger voice, are they just androgynous in nature? Like, just their voice? Does
They're
it sound like that?
both androgynous in nature.
No, like just by voice.
By voice, yeah.
Hmm. So then one is
Okay.
just like deeper in the other one.
Later. Okay, voices. I'm gonna give you both names.
Okay.
Okay. Voice that sounds a bit more high pitched. Your new name is Razzle.
Uh,
Yo, it's
Razzle!
Razzle and Dazzle.
Razzle!
Please name the other one Dazzle, I swear to God.
No,
Please.
I'm not. I'm not doing
No.
No,
that.
no, you have
That
to now.
you have
started
Okay,
this.
the
to.
other one is Dazzle.
Yes.
Let's go.
And I'm
Yippee.
Dazzle. I like it. Yeah. I'm Razzle! Woo! It almost sounds like the voice is just like semi running around, but you can't quite tell if it's right. Yeah, you can't quite tell if it's running around or not. Dazzle is just sort of like, alright then, I guess we have names now.
Well, it's a pleasure to formally meet you both now, finally, Razzle and Dazzle.
Yes. But I will also say, I don't think we are deities, as you've mentioned. We do not have a corporeal form, as you were saying. And not.
Hmm.
Do you think if we found a body for you guys would be able to inhabit it?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's how we uh work. I think that's what you guys would say. Yeah.
Yes, we're not quite sure how we would work.
Understandable. Razzle Dazzle, may I ask a small favor of you in return for your new name?
Sure.
What
If
is it?
anyone chooses to come to this island and tries to stay here longer than how long Captain Krim was here for, please ask them to leave.
I would say longer than a we stayed.
Yeah, more or
Like,
less just
a day or
make
two?
sure that they don't end up like Captain Krim did.
Well, we can try.
We can certainly try. But most people aren't like you lot.
Huh?
What makes us different?
Some people are meant to stay.
Yeah.
We
How do
made sure
you
to
know?
grab Ruggy, right?
Yeah, Ruggy is hogtied. Liam did it and dragged him along.
Okay.
Ruggy is still currently screaming and kicking their feet.
Pretty much.
So wait, how do you know who needs to stay?
Hmm?
You just
That don't know.
That
It'd be
feels
It's
like a
weird
more of a
question
too.
we
feeling.
should just keep walking and act like we never heard that part.
huh.
Like, out of character, I'm gonna just say this now to you all. We're currently seemingly on the good sides of these voices. Let's not piss them off.
Fine.
Because I think I figured out what the voices are and I don't want to make them mad.
Just asking questions. All right.
Okay, I have
Hey,
a
because,
question.
like, out of character, I think I figured out what the voices are. I'm not certain, so I'm not gonna say in character that I think this is what they are. And even in character, I don't think Kane's stupid enough to say this out loud. I think the voices are the island.
Oh well, I assumed that.
I know, but I don't think any of us outright said it. Like, we tried to give them physical description or depiction or names of some form. But I think Razzle and Dazzle are the island.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, that would
believe.
make sense. But Thor, I do have a question. As we are walking back towards the beach where the ship originally crashed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, anything different with the glowing by chance? Like at all? Anything?
Nope.
Or is it just
Still glowing.
cool? Cool. Great. Thanks.
Yep.
That's all I
Shine,
needed.
shine, shine.
You guys have also forgotten that y'all have like a 200 feet cliff that you guys have been going up towards, which seems like you guys are walking up a hill, up like a
What?
slope.
Mm-hmm.
For
Kane
the
has
mean,
chosen to willingly not think about it.
yeah. So you guys seem to be walking up a slope instead
I
of
would
climbing up something.
like to make an active perception check.
Okay, go for it.
Someone make my check, please. My life
I
is in
got you.
your hands.
What's your modifier again?
My wisdom is
I can look at it.
+4, and then I have proficiency in perception, so it should be a +7.
I'm looking now.
I'll have
You
the
got a
base roll.
17.
Yo, I also just rolled 17 for him.
Let's
You
go.
said perception. Wait, what was it
Which
that
is
you
a
were
wisdom.
wisdom? Yeah, your wisdom is +4, and your perception is +7.
Yep.
So yeah,
But this is your
that's
level
more.
8 character sheet. You said it wouldn't change by much, right?
Oh, it would just change by 1 because of the proficiency bonus.
Oh, then they would be +8 then.
So yeah, like
Yeah.
24,
Oh, then
25.
you got an 18.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So
Everly got a 29.
with
I
the
was first to
18
vocalize the
and
number. I'm the one that gets the number chosen.
Yeah,
With
no.
it,
I'm not gonna say Everly was actually paying attention though, so I just wanted to roll.
okay. With an 18, everyone else besides Jordan can leave.
Mm.
Oh, nah.
That's a no bueno.
As
Hello.
hi, as you look through, trying to perceive, knowing that this wasn't how you came down or how you were moving about in this plane. You notice a slight shift in the way you see things. Coming from the Feywild, you know the difference between reality and madness caused by magic and all the like. You notice a slight shimmer as if a water ripple. The trees don't have leaves on them the way you see them. The trees don't look like trees at all. They look sort of ragged in an odd sense, and they're all leading towards a central point behind you. Do you turn your head and look behind you?
Um, is uh, the my instinct is to, but also my brain is telling me that is, especially based off of what I know of the Feywild, it's probably not a good idea to turn around like that. But it, can I say say anything to the group before I turn?
Nope, this is a quick decision. If you want, I can roll for you. I do have your character sheet open, so I can be of some assistance.
You're good. You know what? Fuck it. Alexi ain't no bitch. I'm gonna turn around.
As you turn around, you notice this huge tree as it seemingly looks like it's reaching towards the heavens, but it can't quite get there. There seems to be a bubble of sorts around it. This tree does not look like a tree you've seen before. Faces and corpses of dead things seem to be shifting behind the bark, almost looking at you. As you notice, as you're walking away, Captain Krim seems closer than where they were. And they're surrounded by this tendril that looks like bark. And you can see the flames that Captain Krim was saying that they were spreading around. At least a 200 feet radius of just pure fire bursting out from Captain Krim for what seems to be hours. You notice that the sky is still this sort of horizon, dawn, dusk looking thing. But it wasn't coming from the sun, it was coming from these flames, as nothing can be perceived in the sky. You're not quite sure where you are. And it changes back to reality. It was for a split second that you saw this as you swooshed your head back to see. Alright, I'm calling the rest of them in.
Okay.
Yep. You, before I forget, you also perceive what the voices are. And they're just tiny little specks of what seem to be glass, crystal, just floating around you guys.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. As it all returns back to normal. Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
You also had the notification open.
Yeah.
Well,
Guys.
Alexi seemingly looks back to where Captain Krim is
mm,
as you guys are walking. We all arrive at the
Uh,
beach
Alexei.
area where the fire was by this point.
You what?
Wait,
What is
you
it?
did make a fire? Huh.
Alexi, you okay?
I I'm fairly certain my brain didn't make that up. Um,
Make what up?
Mm,
has anybody
What?
ever seen a tree that seems to like grow like it's reaching towards the heavens and seems to absorb like dead things?
No.
no.
Wasn't that more or less what was in Sloya?
Soya was different. It was in the shape of a spider lily where
Uh,
body parts were placed in
No,
forms of
I
a
meant
snake.
like Sloya's giant ass tree is what he was
uh,
pointing to.
I'm sorry. You mentioned the tree, and then you mentioned Sloya, and then friends on the other side started playing, and I was like, no.
I've
Speaking of
got
friends on the
friends
other
on the
side,
other
Yeah, that's
side.
that.
Yeah, I'm like, Keith, David, fuck off.
hey guys, I I think uh, we all agree that this is a weird place, right?
Obviously,
Very
yeah.
much
Yes.
so, yes.
I'm
Yeah,
just going to
Liam
tell
says.
you guys what I saw.
What have you
I
Okay.
seen?
saw I saw a what seemed to be a giant tree made out of and absorbing dead things, reaching towards the sky and surrounded by a bubble. I saw the fire that Captain Krim was talking about, and it almost seemed like the sky with its you know how it's like sunrise sunset, that like orange hue, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
uh, it seemed that like in that moment it wasn't from the sun, it was from the fire. It was a giant fire that they were producing, seemingly coming from them.
Oh.
it,
Are we in the
they're
afterlife?
like, and the trees weren't real, and they were all pointing towards the bigger one.
Hold up.
And
Wait.
That
Hmm.
plus the voices that don't remember anything about anything.
they were tiny shards of glass, just two floating
Hmm.
around.
Was that you said there was a big tree reaching towards the heavens, right?
Yeah, but it seemed like it couldn't quite get there.
Hmm. Was it? Hmm. Hmm.
Lexi, are we dead?
I'm sorry. The fuck?
Liam
I
looks at you
Dead.
like, if we're dead, then what about Zippy? Shouldn't they be alive?
Well, Zippy's soul walked away. I'm more or less thinking, are
what?
we in the afterlife? Because I physically saw Zippy's soul walk away in front of me. I didn't think much of that.
Hit.
I I huh?
Hmm.
I don't think seeing souls is a normal thing, my guy.
Yeah, that's not quite normal. Are
It's
you sure
In
you
not.
my
didn't?
Coming
defense, I
from the
was
person who's
slightly
only
distracted
existed
by
for
the
five
fact that
months.
he walked towards my wife.
You had a
Hmm.
wife? Liam states, like, huh?
You were
That's
married?
pretty
No,
good.
sorry.
Liam.
Hmm.
Liam with that
1 minute,
punctual
he pulls
type.
out his little notebook and pulls out a photo of her that he drew a long time ago.
Hmm.
Huh. So someone actually
What
liked
I
you enough to marry you. Crazy.
Yeah.
Kane is so
What's
feeling like
up
this
with the
man needs to
personal
lose his
attacks?
head.
Yeah. Nah, you just hear my character just in the background. Durr!
Oh,
Oh,
Everly
God.
definitely would have smacked Liam's arm like, Liam!
Kane just
Anyway,
gave a look in his eyes of Everly. Say goodbye to Liam.
No,
Liam's
not
like,
allowed.
you just stated something that said, "Hey, we might be in the afterlife." That sounded pretty crazy to me. I'm sorry if I had to find a way to joke about it, but still, if
Liam,
we
you're a warrior from the future. You're following a person that they seems to be either a angel or a devil in disguise, and we're literally
Hey,
in the place that has trees as far as the eye can freaking see. What is weird about this?
Was a man
Don't forget you also travel with
God was a god to
a
do.
fairy that has flaming sword whips and a fucking Goliath that turns into a wolf man.
Yes.
You've chosen
your
a very
Crazy
your
weird hill to
guys'
die on,
things,
Liam.
your Liam states your guys' things seem more normal than anything else. You could have been bitten by a werewolf, or worse yet, your parents could have been werewolves, pure blood, and you just are this way. Who the
Honestly,
fuck
your guess is
knows?
as good as mine on that one. I got no clue what the fuck my parents were.
And
I never
Alexi
really
got
thought much about it.
and Alexi over here got these made by Brookman, who's whoever the fuck that is. You guys keep mentioning him.
Very
That
kind
made this for him.
blacksmith.
Okay, cool. He made these. That doesn't sound that out of the ordinary. Heading into the afterlife after being launched off a ship makes no sense.
Out of character, I thought it was obvious. The part he was pissed about and was irritated by was the fact of, wait, someone loved you enough to marry you? Damn,
No,
dude.
he was like, you had enough game to get somebody to marry you?
Yes, thus why he is pissed.
He just assumed that you're just an alcoholic with like a really big stomach.
You can
Let
imagine
me
Electric has
explain.
half of a rage.
The
Huh?
the stomach thing I ended up with is an after the war situation. The alcoholism is because I lost her.
Mm.
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, DM,
Yeah.
do I, after seeing that, do I have any way of trying to relive it again? Do I know? Can I think of anything?
Um, if you want, I can roll a dice for you for either history or the wisdom. I believe wisdom is your
Arcana.
magic. Arcana, yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to your
Arcana is
character.
based off of
I'm gonna
legends.
be honest though, the thing he was describing sounded like Tartarus.
Huh?
All right.
Wanting
I'll
more.
roll for your Arcana for you. So give me a minute. 12. Your Arcana would go up or no?
No.
No. All right. So you got a 14. You're not quite sure how you can look at it again. It seems sort of like a lapse, sort of as if you guys were passing through something. You're not quite sure what it was that allowed you to see it, but it's almost as if a ripple was passing through for you to see it. You're not quite sure why it happened, and you were the one to see it, but it happened.
Hmm.
If that was a ripple that was blocking our view from what's truly happening,
What are you
what
guys
can we do
talking
to?
about?
Can we pop the bubble?
That wouldn't be a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think that would be a good idea. No.
What do you mean, razzle and dazzle?
I don't think it would be a good idea to pop the bubble. No.
Why do you think so?
Not sure. Just big no. No.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure either, but we should not pop the
Yeah.
bubble.
Liam, what do you think?
Well, they seem. If what Alexi really saw was accurate, because I doubt Alexi would be lying to us, that means something is happening that these razzle and dazzle are protecting us from, or that what Captain Krim said was right, that we should just leave. It didn't seem right that Captain Krim couldn't escape. If what Alexi said was there's a fire raging and it's caused by Captain Krim, however powerful Captain Krim may be, could be the same amount of powerful as Kane's mom. And they've been doing this for what, 5, 6.5, give or take, months?
I think I'm starting to gather now what Razzle and Dazzle meant by some people need to stay.
Hmm.
And I think it has less dark implications than I would have thought. Is there any of the trees near us, like the human-looking ones? Thor?
No.
Oh,
Darn.
You guys have arrived to
I,
like near the beach area where you guys were before. From what you could see, it was like normal-esque trees. They just shifted in a weird, uncomfortable way. The water also shifted in a weird, uncomfortable way. As if the water looked hungry.
Yeah,
I think
I
the
have
water
an
wants to
idea
eat
now.
me.
So we should be going, because I think I've figured out what's up here now.
Yeah, what would that be?
Well, you remember how my mom looked very drained and out of energy and nearly dying after she had to deal with one of the ley lines?
Yes.
You remember how she also mentions that other ones exist and she doesn't have all of them known? We might be standing on one of them, and I think we should just not push our luck with that fact, because I think that means Captain Krim
However,
is the one keeping this one at bay. And I think
mm,
possibly the other trees here might have been the thing keeping it at bay before that.
Liam's like, that's a possibility. But how are we going to get off of this place? We don't really have. And he points to the basically wood chips of your boat here.
We can take enough of the boats to probably make a raft, and I can start kicking in the water.
Don't forget that, uh, for Isaiah anyway, to not forget, you saw the helm of the ship that was
Yeah.
in that area.
I did. All right. So what? Do you want to get enough of the boat to make a raft, or do you want to see if we can do mending to rebuild the whole boat?
I'll let you
'Cause I
choose
saw
what to
the
do. If you want
helm.
to do the mending thing, let's go with that. If it fails, we'll do the other option.
Because the helm was relatively near where I landed, which was in that direction. I just point in the direction that I was launched over to.
Your direction would be like a northwest sort of direction.
All right. Well, there's that plan, or at least that
Let's
possibility.
try the mending one and see how it goes. If it fails, we have plan B.
Okay. So,
So
let's
you-
see what I can do. Yeah.
So Liam helps with fucking hell words.
Gathering.
Gathering,
I
yeah.
did it.
Yeah, thanks. Gathering the wood chips of this boat. And there's a lot of them, surprisingly. There are some still steady planks. You get enough for a medium sized like boat. Yeah.
Oh.
Like a medium sized boat, not the like bigger one that you guys had with like sleeping decks underneath. This one seems more like this one will continue heading steady towards the ocean. You guys do find the the ship mast that was still slightly attached to the fucking sheets, the sails. You find like 2 of those still semi intact, very heavily ripped, but you find
Ugh.
enough of that.
Huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, could try it now, I guess.
Yep.
I guess it just happens. We'll see if it
Yeah.
works. Does it work?
Yeah. You guys get a medium sized ship enough to fit all of you. And a bit of like a fucking like rubble or whatever that you guys want to take with you. Just like a small chest full. Enough space. It fits all of you in just one chest.
All of us in one chest.
Mm-hmm.
Uh. Well. I guess there's not.
Let's get going. Don't untie Ruggy.
Ruggy isn't here to navigate for it, so one of y'all are gonna have to.
I can still do it
Okay.
because it's still proficiency in sea shit. I still have it.
Okay, cool.
I can speak with dead people, so.
Yeah, so Virmon leads you guys out of this area. And you guys seem to be traveling for at least a good while as you guys start noticing the sun start to rise up from the horizon, coming in at about like 7 in the morning. As you guys are hit with this like salty sea breeze coming out. You guys see a familiar shoreline, which seems to be near Asheville. A little bit more above than where you guys were before, where you guys first met Zippy. Near that coastal area.
Alright.
Airmon, do you think you were able to basically dock us nearby that area? I have something that we need to do.
Do I see a good enough spot to do that?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Wee woo. That's a 26. So do I see or do I not see?
You do see a spot. You guys remembered that there was a captain and his skeletal crew that was here before, and you notice that I forget if they died or not, or they passed on peacefully. I
It
believe
couldn't be.
They
Well, I know one
passed
of them
on,
died.
yeah.
They all passed on peacefully.
The other ones just
Yeah.
rested in peace. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you notice that there was a small area where they seem to have taken like rafts of sorts to get into the water to just, mess around in the water for a bit because they were just silly little guys.
Silly
park-
little pieces.
You park into that and you remember the cave nearby as you guys are on the beach watching the sunrise.
Okay.
Ooh.
Kane pulls out the cloth-covered little Zippy from his bag, and he says, "We should have a service for him. He deserved a funeral, and it didn't feel right doing it on that island."
That place, yeah.
Kane sets it down.
Liam starts looking for a rock of some form that seems to look like a tombstone. Let's see.
Kane was gonna go with the fire option for grave, but okay.
Well, yeah, you could still do the fire option, but you want to at least come back and visit, have like a small marker.
Fair enough. Kane sets it up so he's ready for the whole burning part.
So Liam grabs a a fairly good-looking tombstone. It almost seems to have like a shark look to it. It's covered in a bit of moss that gives it a fluffy look to it as well. And he asks Alexi, "Hey, can you help with the carving with your sword whips?"
Hmm.
Sorry, what?
Can you help?
Carve into Zippy's gravestone.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right. As you both start just sort of working on it, because he wasn't quite sure how to give it more of a shush to make it feel more important. As you both finish with that, he goes over to you, Kane. He's like, You good? Uh, it's slowly what your glowing slowly subfaded, like slowly passed as you kept moving
Okay,
out of that area. Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
I'm fine. This just feels right. And Kane lights up a match so that Zippy can have an old school. I would assume this is like the Leonin standard funeral practice, more or less, because
I
of how it looks like
imagine
environment wise.
I imagine fucking How to Train Your Dragon sort of style funeral.
More or less, yeah, because the way I see it is it's so cold there. There are some countries in real world where it's illegal to bury people because it's too cold to bury the bodies.
Because the body would still be fucking preserved. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it makes a lot of issues.
Yeah. As
And
you
I don't
guys
remember it word for word, but he does the quote for the funeral from Trainer Dragon.
The what?
I figured that's what you were going for.
Yep.
Liam's just like, all right. And he goes to where the cave was. You guys notice, because you guys would have taken him there, one of y'all. I assume Ruggy would have. And as you guys take him there, you guys notice this like small sapling of a tree slowly growing
Hmm.
in the center of this like cave area. As he places the tombstone right in front of it. With all with all endings comes a new beginning. May you have that, dear friend. And he just sort of leaves the tombstone there and walks away.
Hmm.
So I want Everly to kind of like stay behind at the tombstone just a little longer than so like as everyone like slowly like either leaves or walks away, I want Everly to like stand there for a little bit. Just because I once like everyone has kind of like walked away and she's kind of like standing there by herself. She'll eventually like walk over to the makeshift tombstone, kneel down next to it, place her like hand on the stone, and basically like do like a silent prayer just because it feels right to do.
Okay.
And then after that, she'll get up and go catch up with the others, wiping
Yeah.
whatever tears is possibly on her face away as well. Because she's probably crying, but she's just like, she's in
Fuck.
that weird state of like, she's crying, but like, she's not at the same time kind of thing.
Yeah, you just have sort of these like weird stinging in your eyes that you're trying to blink away, but no tears fall for it. Liam's just sort of sitting crisscross, applesauce, staring at where Zippy's body was lit aflame, riding onto the water, slowly dipping down.
Also, I may or may not have put something in chat.
Kane, while walking
Aw.
away from the gravestone, lets down a single tear and wipe to himself. Take good care of him, Luna. Aw, cute.
She did say she's gonna take care of his little ass. Which is, do you know what the saddest part about this is?
What?
Camera.
Okay, Matt. Say hello to who arrived the same day Zippy died.
Hmm.
Just a smaller form
We
of
got his
Zippy IRL.
ass stuffed.
You know,
That's
That's
great.
right, Shara. I know a place to buy a literal Zippy.
Beautiful.
I'm nothing but a timing god.
No, you was nothing but lucky.
Coincidence? I think not. Anyway,
Coincidence? I think so.
hmm.
And would
I
I be wrong to say that might be our best end to end session? Out of curiosity,
say that one more time. You cut out for me.
would I be crazy if I suggested that as end of session moment?
You're not crazy. I was about to say I'm gonna go walk the dogs.
Eh,
Because honestly,
Yeah,
that's probably our best end of session moment we've had before, where it's just like, okay, funeral.
yeah. I just assume you guys are just sitting on the beach for a little bit after Everly takes her time, and are just sitting there, just breathing for a little bit.
Yeah. And I think we can all agree that we're visiting Ashtown as soon as we're done with this little so next session.
Oh
I
yeah,
hope
100%.
so.
Because I have a
Ever
few other things I want to do